High on a broad acacia branch, a leopard mother lies in deep, heavy sleep. Below, her young cub moves alone through the grass, touching everything his eyes lay on as if the world was newly made. As his mother is resting high in the branches above, a pack of wild dogs are nearby, resting too, sprawled in the long grass below. But wild dogs are ever alert to the scents and sounds of the bush. The cub, unaware of any threats in the wild, padding forward with curious eyes and a light, playful step, as if each blade of grass is part of a grand adventure, waiting just for him. Yet as he inches forward through the grass, one dog pricks its ears at the faint rustle of those tiny steps. In an instant, the resting pack is awake. Bodies rising, lean muscles tensing as heads lift and ears spear forward in sharp, shared alert. They recognize the scent of something small and vulnerable close by. But they keep testing the smell and listening hard, trying to be sure that this opportunity is not guarded by any protective presence. The closer he gets, the tenser and more focused the dogs become. The cub does not realize that his innocent adventure has carried him to the very edge of hell. The instant a jaw closes on the cub, the terrifying flash of the mother stands solitary in a sea of dogs, forced to pour her strength into an illusion of power. Teeth flashing as they snap and latch into him. Under a flurry of bites, she breaks away, scrambling back up the trunk and hauling herself onto a higher branch. They swarm and snarl at the base of the trunk, but she sits beyond their reach. She knows that she is hopelessly outnumbered, and has no slight chance of life if she descends. The cub, already pinned and ready to be torn.
Can I have a pet?
The cub is not seized merely to still their hunger. It is removed to erase a future rival before it can grow into a threat. Below the tree, two dogs hold their ground like guards at the base of the trunk, there to block any desperate charge from the mother. Time moves on across the plains, but it does not erase a mother's grief. She ghosts the edges of the pack, waiting for a vindictive shot. A silent, stalking shadow in the grass, reading their routines, their weakness, their slightest movements. She knows this pack well enough. A single dog drifting from the others is a grim opportunity. In an instant, she falls upon a dog at the fringe with explosive fury. Leaving behind one of their members paralyzed by the price of taking what was dear to her heart. The leopard is one of nature's most gifted predators, a creature built on silence, precision, and astonishing adaptability. Cloaked in a coat of golden fur marked with black rosettes, it moves like a shadow painted onto the land. From dense jungles to dry savannas and rocky mountainsides, the leopard thrives in places where few big cats can persist. It lives in the hidden folds of forests, cliffs, and rugged hillsides. In the wild, survival belongs to the one who bends, not the one who breaks, and the leopard is the master of this quiet resilience. One of the leopard's most unique abilities is its strength relative to body size. Pound for pound, it is the strongest climber among big cats, dragging carcasses heavier than itself up into the forked trees. Leopards share one of the most remarkable relationships with trees in the animal kingdom. These branches are not just resting places, they are vantage points, safe havens, dining tables, and escape routes. In the wild, those who rise above the chaos keep what the earth tries to steal. And for the leopard, the tree is more than shelter. It is strategy, survival, and sanctuary woven into one. A living fortress where the leopard's strength, silence, and secrecy merge into its greatest advantage. A high refuge where the leopard becomes untouchable. Living between concealment and calculated risks. Solitary by nature, leopards navigate their territories alone, marking boundaries with scent and sound. They avoid unnecessary conflict, slipping into silence rather than risking injury. Wild dogs roam the same rugged landscapes as the leopard, moving in tightly bonded packs that function with remarkable coordination. Their presence adds a dynamic tension to the ecosystem, for wherever they travel, competition follows. Sharing territory with other carnivores is never without risk. Tracks overlap, kills are contested, and moments of desperation can spark sudden conflict. In the wild, even neighbors become rivals when hunger sharpens the line between coexistence and confrontation. And in these shared spaces, every encounter carries the potential to shift the balance of survival. The savannah is a land where hundreds of species live, and coexistence and clashes are a part of their routine. This open world of grass, dust, and scattered trees forces animals into constant interaction, whether they seek it or not. Scavengers trail hunters, and rival carnivores patrol overlapping territories, each waiting for a chance to seize a meal earned by another.